stop right there. You might have a tiny, forgotten coin lying in your pocket, your wallet, or even between the couch cushions. But what if I told you that this little coin could be worth a fortune? That's right. The British 5 pence coin, something most people ignore, has hidden secrets, rare additions, and mind-blowing facts that could change the way you see spare change forever. But before we get into that, let me ask you something. Have you ever actually looked at a 5p coin? Not just a quick glance, but really studied it? Because if you have, you might have noticed something strange. Why does it look so different from other coins? Why does it have a Scottish thistle on it? And why do some of these coins sell for hundreds, sometimes even thousands of pounds? Well, my friends, today we're diving into the jaw-dropping history, design secrets, and rare collectible versions of the 5 pence coin, a tiny piece of metal with an incredible backstory. So strap in, because this is going to blow your mind. All right, let's jump back in time to 1968. Now, if you think British money is straightforward today, trust me, it used to be an absolute nightmare. Instead of a simple 100 pennies making a pound, there were 240 pennies in a pound. Yes, you heard that right. The UK had shillings, florins, crowns, and halfpennies, a system so confusing that even some British people back then struggled to keep up. Then the government decided enough is enough. They needed a modern, easy-to-understand currency system. And thus, decimalization was born. 1 pound would now equal 100 new pence. Simple, logical, easy. But here's where things get interesting. The 5 pence coin was introduced as a replacement for the old shilling. And get this, for over 20 years, shillings and 5p coins were used at the same time because they look almost identical. Imagine that. You could pay with an old shilling, and most people wouldn't even notice the difference. But in 1990, something big happened. The British government looked at the 5p coin and thought, why is this thing so huge? It was way bigger than necessary. So, they shrunk it down to the version we use today. But did you ever wonder why the coin has the design it does? On older versions, there's a crowned thistle on the back. And if you're thinking, wait, why a thistle? Well, here's a cool fact. The thistle is the national symbol of Scotland. It represents strength, resilience, and protection. According to legend, Scottish warriors were once saved by a thistle when an invading army stepped on it barefoot and screamed in pain. That moment gave the Scots just enough time to defend themselves. And that's why the thistle became a symbol of Scotland, and why it proudly sits on the 5p coin. But in 2008, the UK decided to shake things up. Big time. They redesigned all their coins to create a hidden puzzle. If you take the 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, and 50p coins and place them together in a certain way, you'll see they form the Royal Shield of Arms, a legendary symbol of British history. And guess what? The 5p coin holds the bottom right section of this puzzle. Pretty amazing, right? But hold on, because I haven't even told you the craziest part yet. There are some ultra-rare versions of the 5p coin that could be worth hundreds, even thousands of pounds. Yes, some of these coins have printing mistakes, minting errors, or were released in such small numbers that collectors will pay insane amounts just to get their hands on one. And the best part? You might already have one of these hidden treasures without even knowing it. All right, now that you know the crazy history of the 5 pence coin, it's time to get to the part you've been waiting for. What if I told you that right now, sitting in your pocket, your wallet, or even stuck between your couch cushions, there could be a tiny coin worth hundreds, maybe even thousands of pounds? Sounds insane, right? But it's true. There are rare and valuable 5p coins out there, and most people have no idea they exist. Some of these coins have minting mistakes, printing errors, or were released in such small numbers that collectors are willing to pay crazy amounts just to own one. So, let's dive into the rarest, most valuable 5p coins ever made, and how you can check if you're holding one right now. First up, the 1993 5 pence coin. Now, this coin might not look special at first glance, But here's the deal, almost no one has won. Why? Because in 1993, the Royal Mint produced barely any 5p coins for circulation. It's so rare that coin collectors are willing to pay up to £60 for just one of these tiny coins. That's 1,200 times its original value. Next, we have the 2008 mule 5 pence coin. Now, if you don't know what a mule coin is, let me blow your mind. A mule is a coin that has one side designed incorrectly. Basically, a huge mistake that was never supposed to happen. And in 2008, a few 5p coins were printed with the wrong design on the back. These ultra-rare mistakes are worth hundreds of pounds, and some collectors have even reported selling them for over £500. Think about that for a second. A single tiny mistake on a coin could make it more valuable than an entire bag full of them. But we're not done yet. Let's talk about the 1992 large 5 pence coin. If you remember from the last part, the UK government decided to shrink the 5p coin in 1990. But here's where it gets interesting. Some of the older, larger 5p coins were still used for years after, and if you can find a 1992 large version in perfect condition, it could be worth up to £75. And now, for one of the holy grails of rare 5p coins, the 1971 5 pence coin with an error strike. This coin is so rare that even some collectors don't believe it exists. In 1971, the UK officially completed its switch to the new decimal system, and all 5p coins were supposed to follow the new design standards. But here's where the mystery comes in. A small number of 1,971 5p coins were accidentally struck using the wrong metal composition, making them heavier and shinier than normal. Finding one of these is like winning the lottery. If you're lucky enough to own one, you could be sitting on a gold mine worth over £1,000. So, what does all this mean? It means that your spare change might be worth way more than you think. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I check if I have one of these rare coins? Well, here's what you need to do. 1. Check the date. Any 5p coin from 1993, 1992 large version, or 1971 error strike should be inspected closely. 2. Look for mistakes. Flip the coin over. If the design seems off, the lettering looks misaligned, or it has a double strike, you might have a rare error coin. 3. Weigh it. Some rare 5p coins have been struck on the wrong metal, making them slightly heavier than normal. A standard 5p coin weighs 3.25 grams, so if yours is noticeably different, it could be valuable. 4. Compare it to others. Lay out all your 5p coins and see if any look slightly different in color, size, or design. Sometimes, the smallest details can mean big money. 5. Check online auctions. Sites like eBay and coin collector forums have tons of people buying and selling rare coins. If you think you have a special one, look up similar listings and see what they're selling for. And here's the best part. Even if your 5p coins aren't worth a fortune right now, their value could increase over time. Some of the most expensive coins today were once considered worthless, but as they became rarer, their prices skyrocketed. So, before you throw your loose change into a jar and forget about it, take a second look. Because you might just be holding a tiny treasure in your hands without even knowing it. All right, by now, we've uncovered some rare and hidden treasures in the world of 5 pence coins. But what if I told you there's even more to this tiny coin than meets the eye? See, most people think a 5p coin is just a small, everyday piece of change. But in reality, it holds secrets, mysteries, and histories so fascinating that even experienced collectors are still uncovering surprises. And today, we're diving deeper into the forgotten stories, secret minting errors, and overlooked details that could mean the difference between a regular coin and one that's worth hundreds, maybe even thousands, of pounds. So, if you've been enjoying this wild journey into the world of rare 5p coins, buckle up, because what you're about to discover could change the way you look at spare change forever. Now, let's rewind to the 1990s. a time when something strange was happening with British coins. C. When the Royal Mint shrank the 5p coin in 1990, most people thought it was just a normal update. But behind the scenes, there was chaos. Millions of old, large 5p coins were still floating around, mixed with the new, smaller ones. This led to mass confusion. People were unknowingly using old coins that were technically not supposed to be in circulation anymore. And in the middle of this confusion, something rare happened. The Royal Mint accidentally released some transitional error coins, meaning some of the old-style large 5p coins were minted with the New Year stamp of 1990 and 1991. These were not meant to exist. And guess what? If you find one of these rare transitional coins, collectors will pay up to £150 for just one of them. Crazy, right? But we're just getting started, because there's another category of insanely valuable 5p coins that most people don't even realize exist. And these are called proof coins. Now, if you've never heard of a proof coin before, here's the deal. A proof coin is a special version of a coin that is struck with incredible precision and detail. Basically, it's the VIP version of a normal coin. These coins are made in extremely limited numbers, and they never enter normal circulation. So, why does this matter? Because every time the UK changes a coin's design, the Royal Mint produces a small batch of proof versions. And these 5p proof coins are extremely valuable. For example, the 1977 proof 5p coin. Only a few thousand were ever made, and today they can sell for up to £200. The 1990 proof 5p coin. This was the very first proof coin made in the new, smaller size. Finding one of these in perfect condition, that could be worth £300 or more. And the best part? Most people don't even know these coins exist. That means there are collectors actively looking for them. And if you find one, you could be holding a small fortune. But wait, there's still more. Because now, we need to talk about one of the biggest money-making secrets in the world of coin collecting. Mint condition. The factor that can skyrocket your coin's value. See, in the world of rare coins, there's one golden rule. The better the condition, the higher the value. And when it comes to 5p coins, condition can mean the difference between a coin worth £5 and a coin worth £500. Think about it like this. A normal 5p coin that's been in circulation for years, probably only worth face value. A rare 5p coin that has a minor mistake, maybe £20 or £50. But a rare 5p coin in mint condition, meaning it has no scratches and no dirt and looks brand new, that's where the real money is. For example, a standard 1993 5p coin sells for around £60 in average condition. But a 1993 5p coin in perfect condition, that can sell for over £150. That's more than double the value, just because the coin is in better shape. So, if you're serious about finding and selling rare 5p coins, here's what you need to do. 1. Handle coins carefully. Always hold coins by the edges, not the face. Fingerprints and scratches can destroy their value. 2. Store coins properly. Use a coin album or protective case to keep them in top condition. 3. Never clean your coins. I know it's tempting, but collectors want natural patina, not shiny, clean coins. Cleaning actually lowers the value. 4. Use a magnifying glass. Small details can make a huge difference. Sometimes, tiny errors are what make a coin valuable. And if you really want to get serious about selling rare coins for big money, there's one more thing you should do. Get your coins graded. Now, what does that mean? It means sending your rare coins to a professional grading service, where experts inspect them, certify their rarity, and give them an official grade. Once your coin has an official grade, its value can skyrocket. For example, a normal rare 5p coin might sell for £100, but a professionally graded version of the same coin, it could sell for £500 or more. So, if you think you have a truly rare 5p coin, getting it graded is one of the smartest moves you can make. All right, so by now, you know which 5p coins are rare, how to identify valuable ones, why proof coins are a secret gold mine, how to keep coins in mint condition, and why grading can multiply your coin's value. But here's the big question. What's the next step? How do you turn this knowledge into cash? Well, my friends, that's exactly what we're covering in the next part. Because up next, I'm going to show you where to sell your rare 5p coins for the maximum price, how to negotiate with collectors and buyers, and jaw-dropping real-life stories of people who turn pocket change into a life-changing profit. So don't go anywhere, because if you've made it this far, you're this close to unlocking the full money-making potential of rare 5p coins. All right, now that we've uncovered the rarest 5p coins, let's get to the part that can actually make you money. Because what good is having a valuable coin if you don't know how to sell it for big cash? Today, I'm going to show you exactly where to sell your rare 5p coins, how to get the highest price possible, and some jaw-dropping real-life stories of people who turned pocket change into serious money. First up, where can you sell rare 5p coins? If you got a coin that looks rare, the first thing you need to do is get it checked by experts. Here's where to start. 1. eBay. This is where thousands of rare coins are sold every single day. People have listed 5p coins for hundreds of pounds, and the best part? Some buyers don't even care about the condition. They just want to own a piece of history. 2. Coin collector websites. Websites like Nemista, CoinTracker, and UK Coin Hunt are full of collectors looking for rare coins. If your 5p is on their wish list, you could strike a crazy deal. 3. Facebook Marketplace and coin forums. Believe it or not, there are massive communities on Facebook and Reddit where collectors actively search for rare coins. Some sellers have made huge sales just by posting a clear photo and asking, "Is this rare?" For auction houses. If you think your 5p coin is super rare, taking it to an auction could be a game changer. Professional coin auctions have seen small coins sell for thousands of pounds. 5. Local coin dealers. If you prefer a quick sale, visit a coin shop or an antique store near you. These experts can evaluate your coin on the spot and offer you a price instantly. But listen carefully if you're selling a high-value coin. Don't make these rookie mistakes. Mistake number 1, selling too fast. Just because you find a buyer offering 50 pounds doesn't mean you should take it. If a coin is rare, chances are its value will go up over time. Some collectors regret selling their coins too early. Don't be one of them. Mistake number 2, not checking the market. Before you sell, do your research. A rare 5p coin might sell for 200 pounds on eBay, but a collector's website might offer you 500 pounds or more. Mistake number 3, cleaning the coin. I know this sounds crazy, but never clean your coin. Collectors hate polished coins because it ruins their original surface. Even if a coin looks a little dirty, leave it as it is. That's what makes it valuable. Now, let's talk about some mind-blowing real-life stories of people who hit the jackpot with a 5p coin. Story number 1. The man who found a 5p worth 800 pounds. A man in London was sorting through his spare change when he found a 2008 Mule 5p coin. He had no idea it was rare until he posted it online. Within 2 hours, he had over 30 collectors messaging him. The final sale price? 800 pounds for a single 5p coin. Story number 2. The young collector who made 2,500 pounds from 5p coins. A teenager in Manchester got into coin collecting as a hobby. One day, he checked his dad's old coin jar and found two 1993 5-pence coins. He looked up their value and found out they were super rare. Instead of selling them right away, he waited a few months, and when demand went up, he sold them for a combined 2,500 pounds. Story number 3. The couple who paid for their vacation with a 5p coin. A couple in Scotland were checking their coins when they found a 1971 Error Strike 5p coin. They took it to a local auction and were shocked when it sold for 1,200 pounds, enough to pay for their dream holiday. So, the big question is, do you have a rare 5p coin? Right now, there could be hundreds of valuable coins out there just waiting to be found. Maybe one is sitting in your wallet, your piggy bank, or even in an old drawer. So before you spend your change without thinking, check your coins. And if you find a rare one, don't let it go for cheap, because you could be sitting on a hidden fortune. That's it for today. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe because I've got even more exciting coin videos coming soon.